Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another episode of TV Talk Tonight with Steve and Brandon, the TV talk show where we talk about TV. So we're going to talk about what happened on TV this week, a bit of news and gossip. We also have a very special guest star joining us in the second half of the program. She's an actress and a singer and daughter of a TV legend. Ariana Savalas is going to be joining us, so stick around for her. But in the meantime, please welcome my co-host, Carly. Hi, Carls, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Had a good week in TV this week?
Yeah, pretty good.
So let's talk about a bit of news first. Let's talk about what's real and what's fake, what we think is real and fake. There's been a couple of scandals in the news this week. Firstly, Nicolette Sheridan wants to sue Mark Cherry and ABC for $20 million for allegedly slapping her during Desperate Housewives. What do you make of this? Real or fake?
Fake.
Fake?
Fake.
Do you think she's just a bit bitter that she got fired? And
Little bit.
I got to concur. I think there's been a lot of reports about trouble on the set of Desperate Housewives, so I think something may have gone down. But I think $20 million for a possible slap...
A little bit excessive.
Yeah, I think she's like, well, you know, if I was on for season 6, 7, 8, or 9, I could have made several $1 million, but he fired me. So
it's a good storyline.
Yeah, I mean, but do you think this will hurt the show, or do you think the fans are, you know...
The fans are the fans. I do not think it will hurt the show.
Okay. Well, you know, I think Mark Cherry did well to create Desperate Housewives, and, you know, he used to be a writer on The Golden Girls, and he's written for a lot of women. So...
We haven't had any complaints before, apparently.
Well, yeah, the girls have been bitchy, but not so much from behind the scenes. So we'll see how that one pans out. Also in the news, Charlie Sheen may be leaving 2.5 Men. You know, according to the sources, and this may not be accurate, but he's making about $850,000 an episode, which is a lot of money.
That much?
Well, yeah, it's a lot of money, but you have to consider 20% goes to his agents and managers and lawyers, and then all the rehab fees he's got to have. It's still a lot of money, but apparently he wants $1 million an episode, right, which is what Ray Romano used to get and what Kelsey Grammer used to get. So it makes sense that it's the #1 show that he would get that too. But do you think...
But the drama he brings to the show probably doesn't warrant him getting that fee.
That's true. That's true. But can they do the show without him?
Yes.
You think? You think it can become 1.5 Men? Or are they going to have a second man? Alan's going to have a half-brother?
They're going to have to introduce someone else.
Yeah, they're going to have... Like, when Michael J. Fox unfortunately had to leave Spin City, that's when Charlie Sheen stepped in. Will someone else come in? I think that this is a real negotiation, that he would like to come back if they give him the money. But again, we'll have to wait and see.
Yes, we will.
See what else goes on. So, just some other TV news. Unfortunately, Anna Torv and Mark Valley broke up. This couple met on the set of Fringe. He's now off doing Human Target, which is in LA. Fringe is over in Vancouver.
Right.
So, and she's
the distance killed her.
Yeah, she's a fellow Australian. So I just want to say to Anna, if you feel sad and you need a shoulder to cry on, you're welcome here anytime. So let's talk about TV this week. Now, usually I would go Monday to Friday and talk about what happened. But this week I noticed a lot of a theme in two themes that was running through the TV this week: love and betrayal. So let's talk about what happened in Love and Betrayal. Let's talk about Betrayal first.
Okay.
Breaking Bad. Breaking Bad. We like Breaking Bad on AMC.
We do like Breaking Bad.
Bryan Cranston and Anna Gunn. Anna Gunn has been guest starring on so many series, and she finally landed a winner. She plays Skylar, his estranged wife in this season. And, you know, she's found out that he's a cocaine, it's a methamphetamine, so he's a manufacturer, not a dealer.
She was due to find out eventually.
Well, she found out, and as revenge, because, you know, he didn't cheat on her, but he cheated on the marriage, she went and cheated on him and slept with her boss. So...
drama.
It's big drama. This is the kind of show where there's always a bit of a slow burn, and then BAM! They hit you with an explosion or something. So...
It's a bit loud.
Oh yeah, no, my director is giving me the that went off the camera, off the charts. Anyway, what about? Let's go to Love. What happened on Vampire Diaries, Charles?
Lots on Vampire Diaries. We found out that the cast found out Vicky's dead. And Jeremy wanted to turn for her.
Yes.
Big revelation.
Jeremy wants to become a vampire. So
yes.
desperately.
Well, he only wanted to become a vampire to be with Vicky because he thought she was a vampire.
Ah, but she's actually dead.
She is actually dead. I did not see it coming at all.
No?
No.
And apparently Anna, who's one of the other vampires, was like, I'm not going to turn you because the only things you know about vampires is what you learnt on Netflix.
Pretty good line.
Pretty good line.
Like that.
Yes. Back in Betrayal, Nurse Jackie's getting betrayed everywhere because Eddie, her former... adulterous partner, you know, she's married and she's having an affair with Eddie, who used to work at the pharmacy. He's become friends with Kevin, her husband. So she came home to find her husband and her, what do you call the male mistress? Lover, I guess?
A lover.
A lover.
Yes.
Playing together with the kids. So she's ultimately betrayed, and that's going to be to be continued next week. So we're going to watch that. What about 90210? Carl's got a love on 90210.
90210. There was a bit of love.
Bit of love.
We've had a few lesbian kisses. Another one this week.
Uh-huh.
It's a very good episode.
So you like that?
I do.
Are any of the male characters jealous of this lesbian alliance?
No, they were all shocked.
They were all shocked?
Yes, shocked.
I'm talking Survivor terms here, a lesbian alliance. So, okay. Not so much Betrayal, but I want to mention this week's South Park because it was very funny. It was a big attack on Facebook this week.
Oh,
and Cartman was on Facebook pretending to be Jim Cramer from Mad Money, talking about who has stock and whatnot, who should be friends with. And he was like, don't buy Kyle, defriend Kyle because Kyle's stock is going down, but become friends with this person. So it's a good time to plug that you can become a fan of TV Talk Tonight on Facebook, on our Facebook page. Just type in TV Talk Tonight and add us as a fan.
Yes.
Let's talk about love again. The judges love Big Mike on American Idol.
Oh,
So
they saved him.
Well, they
didn't
saved him, yes.
Right.
This was the one point in the season where one of the front runners came last, maybe because they didn't like his choice of song, or perhaps they thought he was safe, so no one voted for him, and the judges used it to save him.
Well, they only get one.
They only get one. So if Crystal gets some low votes or something, she's gone. So, but love for Big Mike.
Which is the way the show works.
Yeah. Back to Betrayal.
Right.
United States of Tara. One of her alters is Buck, a male, and she's been transforming into Buck and sleeping with a girl. Joey Lauren Adams.
Right.
And the thing is, Tara doesn't know when she transforms into Buck, but she learns afterwards.
Right.
So it came out this week when they went skating, and Joey's character confessed, "I love Buck." And Tara's whole family was there. I've got to say about the show, she has 3 alters. She's going to have a 4th one. But this season, in 3 episodes, we've only seen Buck. We haven't seen T, the teenager, or Alice, the homemaker. And it's actually funny without the alters.
Well, they're probably going to build up to having the other.
Yes, there's a new alter coming next week, Shoshana. She's a psychiatrist. Right. So she's going to come out next week. And also in love this week, we had the 100th episode of Bones. Ooh. Yes, Booth and Brennan. Now, this is an example of a couple getting together. But they showed it in a flashback where they were together before they met. And they did everything except the deed. And then it became out in the present day that she may want to do it, but she can't do it because of her work, which sort of leaves they may still do it in the future. So they didn't actually jump the shark by getting together.
Right.
So, let's talk about jumping the shark when couples get together. Because this also happened on Chuck this week. It was episode 13, which was going to be the season finale of Chuck until Warner Brothers ordered 6 more episodes. Well, I should say NBC did from Warner Brothers. Yes. So Sarah and Chuck got together after 3 seasons of Will They, Won't They. Do you think this will affect the show, in the future?
Not necessarily. I think people still like it, so they didn't need to do it to get new viewers.
No, that's true. That's true. Like, you're a fan of Ross and Rachel getting together. You didn't think they jumped the shark?
No. Too early in the series to jump the shark.
Yes. Classic examples of shows jumping the shark when the couples got together. Moonlighting, when Bruce Willis and Sybil Shepherd got together. All the tension was gone. No one wanted to tune in. Niles and Daphne on Frasier. I mean, they weren't leads, so I don't think it...
Yeah, I don't think they jumped the shark.
It was funny for 6 seasons, him chasing after her. And it was nice to see him get her, but, in the end, it wasn't too disastrous.
No.
Jim and Pam on The Office, I think they handled very well, because they're actually being realistic, and they're never going to break up. So there's not that hint. The Nanny, we like to say the Nanny,
The Nanny might have jumped the shark.
Yes, it was 5 seasons of her wanting Mr. Sheffield. When they finally got together, Mr. Sheffield! It wasn't that great. Was I too loud on that one? Only half, says my director. So, there you go. Well, anyway, all right. I think that's enough TV talk for the first half of this show. We're going to take a break and come back with our very special guest, Ariana Savalas. So, come back, click on us very soon. We'll see you soon.